week. It's Real Madrid who've got it all to do. The music's blaring out, the scenes of joy from the fans, and, well, it's only half the job, isn't it? Because next week is the reverse leg, and you can see in the other quarter-final tonight, Bayern Munich are trailing. The game has finished 2-1 into the winners with a late winner there from the Italians, and they will go.
Won by individual quality, and this is what he did. I know that all the highlights will be on Declan Rice, and rightly so. What an amazing finish on both free kicks. But for me, Bukayo Saka, special mention, because on football, you know, you see games all over the time, and it's basically the same thing and the same thing. And when you see special talent like that, you know, in the short space of time since he came back, and to do what he did tonight against a top team like Real Madrid, hats off to him, and hopefully he will be a fantastic player for the future of Arsenal.
A really impressive performance by Saka, a team performance, but of course moments of magic, and winning those free kicks as well from Saka, so close to coming back from injury. Just a couple of games where he's had 20-40 minutes play.
The confidence he showed tonight, you know, not just in his body, to have the belief playing against his team, being out so long and then coming back and performing like that. I mean, we were talking earlier on about can he play for Real Madrid. Performances like that proves that the level of a footballer he is. He's one of the best wingers in the world. It's you know, and to perform on this level, I'm honestly surprised, to be fair, because I understand how tough it is to come back from injury. But to do what he's done, I'm really, really proud. I have to give credit to the defence, because to keep a clean sheet against Real Madrid is very difficult. We talked about Kiwior before the game, and they're missing Gabriel and this and that. But I don't remember seeing, you know, Real Madrid get clear chances. There was maybe one or two for Mbappe, but as a whole, I wouldn't say that they'll walk away from this game talking about them being loose defensively. There was moments when they didn't keep the ball well, and yeah, we talked about transitions, but they snuffed that out in the second half, and those moments weren't as prevalent in the second half.
You look a bit shell-shocked there, Clarence, that second half performance from Arsenal.
No, I'm not shocked at all. I mean, Arsenal is many times all or nothing, but when they start scoring, they don't stop. And because they have the quality. And second half, I think they definitely cleaned up their minds. They were the better team first half, but they had a few errors in some of the build-up moments. But then you see the confidence of Saka. And many times when you come back from an injury, is that first match is easier. Then after, you might have a little bit of drop and you come back again. So I was also surprised that he would be able to do it, but he got it. He pushed it. He created those moments where the free kicks can come, and I think it's deserved. I mean, they really, really deserved it. The second half, it was almost flawless in terms of how they interpreted the game and the defense. Let's talk about the team defense, because I think what they did well is always very compact, very quickly, and it was very hard for Madrid with this form to make anything happen today.
Arsenal have never lost a European tie when they've scored 3 goals or more in the first leg. And if this was any other team, would we be saying game over, Wayne? But you've played Real Madrid in a knockout game.
Yeah, I think you would, but I think Arsenal were excellent tonight. And I think you have to give the crowd a lot of credit. I thought the atmosphere was fantastic before the game kicked off. During the 90 minutes, the crowd really pushed the team. But I think the confidence the team showed from getting the first goal, which was deserved. Beyond that, then they really took the game to Real Madrid, and it could have been more. Could have been, you know, 5 or 6 tonight. They had a few opportunities cleared off the line. Real Madrid looked shell-shocked. I think you've seen the camera panning a few of the faces, and they looked a bit shocked by it. But it is Real Madrid Arsenal going back to the Bernabeu. Madrid can always come back in games and ties. We've seen that happen many times before. But I'm sure this game will give Arsenal the confidence and belief that they can go and see it out.
We'll talk to Declan Rice shortly, and we'll show him his goals and some other great moments as well, because he could have scored more himself, couldn't he, in the game. And we've talked about the defence, and obviously we know up front what has won the game for Arsenal, but the midfield was very impressive tonight from Arsenal.
Yeah, they controlled the game. I mean, Thomas Partey gives so much stability to and comfortable on the ball. He attacks, he defends, he has this composure, you know, on handling certain situations. He's responsible many times from that defensive transition, and overall, you know, Odegaard controlled the game well in midfield. I mean, Rice, we were talking about it before the game. I think he can give more, and today he delivered at the biggest stage. So overall, fantastic performance from everyone. I would love to say that it's over. After the first goal, I said they need the second. After the second, I said I need the third. I still think Real Madrid is Real Madrid, and having played there many times, they are capable of anything. But it's a fantastic score sheet, to go into a good night for.
Well, there have only been 4 3-goal comebacks in Champions League history, and Real Madrid are not involved in any of those. So, it'll be history for them if they can come back from this. Shall we enjoy those free kicks before Declan comes along? I think everybody's got a favourite. The first one, though, from them, because they're going to be completely shell-shocked with that result tonight. Obviously, they were beaten at the weekend by Valencia, and the games are coming thick and fast for them. They have their own injury problems as well.
Yeah, it's a big hit. It's a big hit because they are very close to winning everything, and then in a week time, everything can go away. This is the hard part of this final part of the season for Real Madrid, for Barcelona, for Arsenal, for everyone, for Inter Milan. So they have to be right up there with the best concentration, the best focus, because you can either win everything or you can lose.
They're 4 points off the top of the table. Barcelona are leading, and technically they're still going on 3 fronts, aren't they? But it could be a week that it all falls away.
Yeah, but that's top fight football. We've been there. Sometimes you get into 3 finals. How many times we've seen these teams that they get into the last game of the season to win the league, final of the cup, final of the Champions League, and in the space of a week they lose everything or they win anything. So that's where you become a hero or a forgotten
or
team.
a zero.
Or zero.
Let's have a look at Mikel Merino's goal, the 3rd goal, because this is a player who's...
Well done, what a night. It's set a banner before the game, Declan. Make it happen. It would be fair to say you've done that.
Yeah, that's been the message from the manager since the game at the weekend, is that we need to be super convinced that we can come and win this game. And as a group of players, we were really convinced that we were out there together as a team fighting for each other. And in the second half, we knew we had to score, and to score 3 was a real positive.
What was the key in the second half? We'll talk about this guy's free kicks in a minute, but in terms of the approach that Mikel had underlined at half-time.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking in the dressing room about keeping the pace, keeping the tempo. Obviously, with the help of the crowd on our side, that second half was amazing. We started full gas since the beginning. And I mean, when this team goes like this, the crowd comes with us and it's everything easier.
The headline, I think, will be "Bend it like Declan." 339 games, and that was your first direct free kick scored, the first one tonight. Where has it been?
It's been in the locker, but I've hit the wall too many times, or it's gone over the bar. And originally we was going to cross it, and then I just see the wall and the goalkeeper's position. I thought for the first one, just go for it. And Bukayo said to feel it, and I see the outside of the wall, and it went in. And then the second one, I just had the confidence, and I hit it. And yeah, look, it's not going to hit me yet because, look, there's another leg to go, and I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm over the moon. I don't mean to be cliche, but in a few years' time, I think this will hit me that what I've done tonight is really special.
Tell us about the free kicks from your point of view. I mean, your goal wasn't bad either, but the strikes tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we had a few free kicks the last week, and we didn't score it. But honestly, this guy has one of the best shooting abilities that I've seen in my career. So, I mean, I'm not surprised. Maybe you are, but hopefully more will come in the future.
And what about Bukayo as well tonight, and his influence coming back and the impact he had?
Look, to come back in the time he has done is unbelievable. He's unreal. It's a good song for him, this one. But he's the top guy, and look, we need to be ready for next week because we know the Bernabeu, what it's like to play there. He can obviously tell you, look, we need to be ready.
Another leg to go, but this has been a special night. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.